We're here for you this morning. The Morning Magazine checking in with you this morning. I am Paris. Definitely, absolutely here for you. We're going to be here speaking with Milton Damon this morning from Another Destination Records. And then we are going to speak with Joe McEwen during our 10 o'clock hours. During this hour, we're going to talk about AI and its place in the entertainment world. And we've got Damon here for you. As an entrepreneur, former band member, band leader, so he's been on the music circuit for a long time. So this is not some youngster sitting in his basement wondering what music is all about for the first time with the latest new technology, experimenting here. He's also a practiced musician, a seasoned musician. I say that for you because I know sometimes when you hear AI, oh, these kids today. Well, this is not this kid today. He's still the kid, but today he's different. He certainly is. He certainly is, and he's here with us this morning. As usual, we want to say, look, remember, all of the good stuff is on the inside. It's your day to do the right thing. It's your day. You've got another opportunity for you. Listen, let me slow down and say to you, accept your blessings in life and create the good stuff. Create the good things. Good morning to you, Sandra and Sheila. Good morning to both of you. The Smith sisters, how are you? Sheila Valsano out in Chicago. Much love for you. Glad to have you here in town. And good morning to you, Sarah Moses. Good morning to all of you out there. Good morning, Deborah Bates, Peggy Williams, Annie Wright. We thank you for your kindness as always. And good morning to you, Paul Wright. How are you, sir? Good morning to you, Freddie Branch, and my main man, Jerry Tillman. Good morning to you, Jerry. And all of you with kind wishes. Gabriel George, good morning to you, sir. Gabriel George, Alan Bushnell, my man, Atomic Rob, and his atomic wife and his atomic mother-in-law. Got the powerful atomic family here. Yeah, talk about the nuclear family. That gives a whole new meaning to the word. And we've got them all right here with us this morning. I'm Paris, and I'm thankful to be here. Listen, just want to put a quick thought in your mind this morning. Sometimes you may find yourself in a place that you think is the wrong place for you. You may feel underappreciated, or there may be something greater going on, and you actually may know you're in the wrong place. I had this thought this morning for those of you who like to offer words of inspiration. I just read something that I did want to share with you. It's been on my mind lately, and it was from one of the Franciscan saints. I think it was one of the early fathers of the church. It was Saint Benedictine, I believe. His words came to me this morning because I just wanted to get this out there when we talk about arising each morning and realizing the opportunities that are around you. You may wake up sometimes and feel like the opportunities have been foreclosed, that for whatever reason, the good stuff has passed to you by. And I was mindful of this observation that the priest made. He said, and remember, this is for you people who deal in the world of faith. You have your theology and you believe in God. This man says, it's like the center of God. God is a divine force whose center is everywhere and its circumference is nowhere. So when you find yourself in an unlikely position, for those of you who adhere to your theology of your choice, and I don't know how you designate God to be, but there, right there, where you are, that's the center. The center is everywhere. And all around you, in your circumference, all around you are opportunities everywhere. So when you feel like you've been moved out of something sometimes, or you drift away, sometimes it's because you're being advised to by forces that we may not fully understand. But here's what I do know. I do know that if you move out of one group, and if you are about moving ahead and you've dedicated yourself to that, don't worry. There is another group waiting for you. And sometimes you will find yourself drawn to that group. And the really amazing thing is sometimes when you think you're alone because you walked away from that group, another group comes to you. Sometimes it's from people you've mentored. Sometimes it's for people who've been watching you from a distance and have considered it not the right time to approach you. I'm just saying, whether it's your family life, whether it's family members, whether it's job opportunities, there's a dynamic in life, and you just have to tap into it. And how do you do it? It's not calling on you to do anything other than just surrender and stop fighting everything. Stop thinking you have to control everything, and stop cursing everything that does not meet your immediate expectations. You know, people semi-quote, sub-quote is the term I'm going to use Dr. Martin Luther King when they say the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. For those of you who listen to this show, you know that 4 or 5 years ago, we were telling people that that is a quote that Dr. King, for his purposes and knowing the ways of the media, shortened that quote. But that original quote comes from Theodore Parker, who was a Unitarian minister in Boston. And though it may sound like the ultimate to say the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice, that does make a point. But there is more to that speech that comes in the beginning. And he says the arc of the moral universe is long. Then there's this inclusion, this clause that's in there. So, but my eyes can only see but a little way. In other words, he's saying, I can't see everything that lies ahead. It's a long arc. And that's an important part of the speech, because it says that I'm looking ahead, but I don't know that things are going to turn out perfectly, and I don't know that things are going to turn out worse. He said, but it's been his experience. He says, it's been my experience, though, since there are places I cannot see, that there's justice on the other side of this, right? So sometimes when you're in your position, we know it's hard for you to see beyond the immediacy of the moment. And when you're looking out, it depends upon who you're listening to as well, or what you're looking at, you won't even see the good stuff, although it's inside of you. And that is the point. Beyond what you can see, beyond the corners and the angles, there's all kind of good stuff out there unknown to you. And if you stop fighting on the inside. Look, you got up this morning, you didn't have to sue anybody to get your breath. You didn't have to fight with anybody to get your breath. You didn't have to go to court to demand any right to it. You didn't have to file suit to get your heartbeat. That came to you. Blessed, yeah, and that's a blessing. Those are blessings themselves. So look, all of that is within you. That can equip you to start your day and give you an opportunity to work on your mindset. So just wake, when you awaken in the morning, remember what we say: I am, I have, I choose. The last part of that, before you start your day, before you get out of that day, first part is saying I am joyful, I am thankful, I am grateful, right? and then I have evidence that I've done that, and you recall all of the other things, the kind of things that happened when you thought there wasn't anything but cruelty out there, and then you set your intentions. I choose. That way you stop blaming people for what has happened to you in the past. At least you stop dwelling on it. And even if you do still blame them, you separate their actions from your destiny. Because your life is about you. What they did to you, yeah, they did to you. But what are you going to do? How are you going to show up? That is the ultimate question. So, I just wanted to get off. I was in that kind of mood yesterday, just in a mood to be silent and it was, and just be grateful. And I thought I'd pass that along to you this morning. Good morning to you, Miss Peggy Williams, Annie Wright, Pretty Black. How are you out there? Good morning to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Morris Parsons, good morning to you. And oh, my man, Keith Hughes, Keith Downey. What's going on, sirs? It all happens right here on The Source this morning. Back in a moment with Milton Damon. We are going to talk AI with Damon Milton this morning. Is right here with me. Damon Milton from Another Destination Music. We'll be right here with us this morning. And I'm Paris. Stay tuned. Keep it locked right here for us this morning.
Hi, I'm J.J. Walls with Sunnyside Dental, and yes, it's now been over 30 years that we've been providing quality dental care for our patients in the Houston area. It's now come to my attention that many of you that want to come to Sunnyside Dental have Medicare plans that we don't accept. Hold up, that has got to change. Sunnyside Dental is now accepting most Medicare dental plans. WellCare, Liberty, United Healthcare, Cigna, Kelsey Care Advantage, Amerigroup, Aetna, and many more. We're getting on board. Call Sunnyside Dental at 713-738-1999. If you have Medicare and would like to receive the personal touch provided by Sunnyside Dental, call us at 713-738-1999. We look forward to helping you achieve the smile that you can't wait to share with the world.
Got Medicare dental benefits? Call Sunnyside Dental, 713-738-1999.
Saturdays, we're taking you back with Carrie Lewis on Inside Tracks. Soulful, funky, rhythm and blues, disco, doo-wop, rock and roll, new jack swing, and everything in between. Inside Tracks has all the classics for you, and even those forgotten gems too. So join Carrie Lewis on Inside Tracks every Saturday afternoon, beginning at 2 p.m. only on KCOH 1230 The Source.
Force Industries Irrigation is now Aquamatic Irrigation, and Michael Von Williams is still your point of contact. Michael has over 27 years experience in the irrigation industry and is licensed and insured, but he now has additional support. So if you have a lawn sprinkler system that is no longer operating properly, or you're tired of lugging water hoses around, call Aquamatic Irrigation at 346-476-9065. If you don't have a lawn sprinkler system, give Aquamatic Irrigation a call to have your automatic lawn sprinkler system installed. Enjoy your lawn and improve your property value. In order to keep your lawn and landscaping in excellent condition, Aquamatic Irrigation also offers routine maintenance programs to check the system for leaks, proper controller settings, and sprinkler head alignment. Call Aquamatic Irrigation, your sprinkler company, 346-476-9065, or visit our website at www.aquamaticirrigation.net.
Life's most difficult moments, comfort matters. At Lord Edward Memorial, we believe every life is a blessing worth honoring with dignity and care. With a combined 60 years of experience, our compassionate staff walks beside your family with faith, respect, and understanding. Lord Edward Memorial, serving families with grace, compassion, and heartfelt care. Visit us at 6677 Rookin Street, Houston, 77074, or give us a phone call at 346-446-6675. life's most difficult moments, comfort matters. At Lord Edward Memorial, we believe every life is a blessing worth honoring with dignity and care. With a combined 60 years of experience, our compassionate staff walks beside your family with faith, respect, and understanding. Lord Edward Memorial, serving families with grace, compassion, and heartfelt care. Visit us at 6677 Rookin Street, Houston 77074, or give us a phone call at 346-446-6675.
And now, a message from the future frequency.
Young voters, Gen Z, and millennials, if you're ready to make your voice count, here's how you make it happen. First, register to vote. It only takes a few minutes. Just look up your local election office and follow the steps for your area. Next, verify your information. Confirm your name, your address, and your polling location so nothing slows you down. And don't wait for election day. Vote early. Pick your day, pick your time, and skip the lines. Make your plan to vote early and vote to be heard. The future is live right now, and you're the frequency.
This message is powered by Diversity of Thought and proudly sponsored by 1230 KCOH, The Source.
Hey, that's the great voice of ODS. I call him OMD. Oh, my Don. Don Sam. Don Sam, good morning to you. Good morning to you, Marilyn, Don, and Sam, the great production team. No doubt about it. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's 20 minutes after the hour. It's going to be a music day today. We're going to talk about, of course, we're going to give you the background of some of what's going on out there in the world as usual, so you'll know what's going on. There are things to discuss today, but at the top of the hour, we're going to find out about the Iran negotiations, and we're also going to hear about the Supreme Court decision. You know, there's a big one that's being held out there. We're going to find out about the birthright. We're going to find out about birthrights. So I am just looking at one that came in 15 minutes ago. Supreme Court upholds transgender athlete ban in schools. So it looks like the next major one that's out there is this matter of birthright citizenship. If it comes across during our show this morning, we will bring you that information on as soon as it arrives. We'll bring it to you as soon as you arrive. It's 21 minutes now after the hour. You've heard me talk about Damon Milton. And he is the entrepreneur who has jumped in both feet in AI, in the gospel category. We're going to talk with Damon in just a few minutes, but right now we're going to play some of Damon's music for you.
And more in your obedience to God. Follow his signals for your life. Move only on God's orders, and he will lead you through the wilderness seasons. Don't ask God to join your plans. Find out where God is, and that's where you go. Follow his voice and listen to his word. Trust every promise that you've heard. The cloud determines when you stay or go. God knows the path before you know. Don't ask the Lord to bless your own design. His purpose is greater than yours or mine. Find where he's working and take your stand. He'll guide you safely by his hand. Sometimes your lowest place feels like you've been left alone, but God is building strength inside, preparing you for what's unknown. He may not tell you why, he may not tell you when, but faith will keep you standing until his answer comes again. When God moves, I move. Yes, I do, Lord. I when it isn't his. His wisdom is greater than what ours is. Sometimes you're waiting beneath dark clouds, wondering why heaven's voice ain't loud. But God says, child, just settle down. Just settle down. I'm working things around. When darkness tries to block your sight, God will shine His holy light. He'll give you peace and make things clear, and drive away confusion and fear. When God moves, I move. Yes, I do, Lord. I won't go ahead. I'll follow you, Lord, through the wilderness and through the storm. Your presence keeps me safe and warm. When God moves, I move. Yes, I will. I'll trust your purpose and your will. Where you lead me, I will go, because you always know the road. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, as long as the Lord is walking beside me. Like a child holding a loving parent's hand, He'll guide me through the classroom of life. Fear may come, but faith is stronger. Waiting may come, oh, but God is greater. His promises are sure. His mercy never ends, and eternal life belongs to those who trust in Him. When God moves, I move. Oh, hey, I move. When God speaks, I move. Oh, yeah, I move. Where He leads, I move. I will follow. I move. Through the wilderness, He'll bring me through. When God moves, I move. Hey, hey, when God moves, I move. Hey, God moves. I'm done trying to live life my way. I'm walking in obedience today. Wherever God is, that's where I'll be. When God moves, I move. I move. I move.
All right, that's when He moves. Bishop Theodore Staples. Okay. All right. Good morning to you, Damon Milton. We've got Damon in the studio with us this morning. He has stopped by from time to time, and we've chopped it up to some extent. But today we're going to drill down. Damon is from Houston. He's got a business in Houston. He's got a family in Houston, and Houston is his home. And we want to extend the courtesies to him. We're delighted to have him talk about being an entertainer, talking about being a musician, talking about being a family man, and, of course, an entrepreneur. Damon, welcome. Welcome to the microphone. How are you, my brother?
Thank you for having me, Paris. Thank you. I feel blessed to be here with you.
Yeah. So Bishop Theodore Staples, that's one of... Now, how many... Let's talk about AI first. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about how Bishop Staples came to... How do you create music? How do you create a song for the audience?
Okay, the song themselves come from life, life experience.
But this is AI, we're listening
That is
to.
AI.
AI generated. I like to say
generated.
AI generated.
All lyrics are actually written. They come from my head, my heart, and life.
Okay.
As far as Bishop Staples, he was created basically because I needed an outlet for me.
Sort of like an alter ego, is that right?
He's an alter ego. He's basically an avatar.
An avatar, yes.
An avatar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's created and...
Now, let's stop there for a moment for those who might not be tech You know, I'm the world's greatest tech guy.
Oh, we know that.
But yeah, but once you get past the on/off button, as you know, I'm through. Right? As you know, I'm through after that. However, an avatar is, if people go online, they see a picture. That is an avatar of what's inside. Is that what the avatar?
No, the picture,
a representation.
It can be. You can create the avatar itself. You can give ChatGPT a description of what you want the avatar to look like, his age, his size. You have the basic description of what you want. Okay. And that concept comes from you.
So it comes from your mind.
Comes from my
Still
mind.
Coming from your
Still
mind.
comes
It's a
from
creation, yeah.
It's a creation. Bishop Staples is that old guy that we've always saw in church, that was always sharp, always smelling good, knew the word, could quote the Bible from Genesis to Revelations and everything in between, and break it down to you. Bishop Staples, it's really ironic how I came up with him. I came up with the song before I came up with the bishop.
Okay.
So once the song was conceived, I got a visual of what I wanted him to look like. And I stuck all that into the computer and created him. And now he's just taking on a persona all his own. Everybody loves Bishop Staples.
Yeah. That's the word I was looking for too. Persona.
You have to create a persona. For each song, I have an individual persona for. Now, Bishop Staples has his own CD. He's put together so many songs. Then there's Gigi Black, who's the female artist. Gigi is outstanding.
Okay.
And once you hear those voices, you know exactly who they are.
What about the recording sessions? When you go into recording sessions, how many of them?
Well, because of the AI situation, my sessions might start at 10 o'clock at night and stop at 3 o'clock in the morning because I control everything that's in there.
Which from your musician days be standard hours for you, more or less, huh? When you were...
No, because you can't get some people to work past a certain point without everybody getting at each other's throats. You know how that is. You've been with musicians.
Yeah, but if is that exclusively their studio time in your head?
In my head, that's exclusive. I don't start another project until I finish a project.
Okay. So no matter what is coming up, if you're doing Bishop Staples, and if you hit a snag where Bishop Staples is, you just leave that project where it is right then, but you're not going to do anything else on any other artist.
I'm not going to do anything on any other artist. And I've came up with songs and written songs, and I said, well, okay, this will be for Morgan West.
Okay.
Which is my country guy.
Okay, right. Yeah, I heard some of your Morgan West stuff.
Okay, I'll try that song 5 or 6 times with Morgan West, and it just won't click. It just won't click. Well, then I can pull in Bishop, or I can pull in Gigi or James Dale or someone and insert them into that song. And see, and the thing about working with AI, there are no feelings hurt. And you know, in sessions with musicians, and they have fragile egos.
Right.
If you decide, well, I don't think this song is for you, then you have friction there. With AI, you don't have any friction.
But is it a clean break in your mind, though, when you say, okay, I've hit this point with the Bishop. I'll just shut it down for today. I won't do anything else in the studio. And you just shut that down. Then when you go back in. Now, if while you're taking a break from the Bishop, he's on there, you've been out of the studio for, say, an hour or two and something hits you that's right for Morgan, you just go in and do Morgan and Morgan alone, or do you not do anything until
I complete.
Until you complete
until
that
I complete.
Bishop.
Because
Until you complete that thing
frame,
on the
I
Bishop.
want to stay in that frame of mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm yeah.
And what I do, I'll do maybe maybe 3 to 5 versions of the song, and I'll put it in my vehicle and I'll ride on it. I'll ride on it for maybe a day or so.
What made you, Damon, decide to do AI? Let's go into your background, if you will. Tell us about your own background.
Well, I've been in Houston. I've been doing music since I was maybe 15, 16 years old. So I've worked with a lot of musicians here in Houston. And I've worked in a lot of environments. And you and I have had this discussion about life and afterlife.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And maybe 10, 15 years, a little over 10 years ago, I had a cardiac arrest.
Mm-hmm.
And I was gone for 7 days, man. They put another heart in me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I woke up, I knew what my mission was.
Mm-hmm.
And it was to deliver music.
Yeah.
I'd been delivering music, but
Yeah.
I had to deliver God's music.
Yeah. And because earlier you were
Straight
playing
R&B,
music,
man.
R&B.
Straight R&B,
yeah.
straight R&B, and secular music, period.
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
right, sure.
Because I played in a lot of different environments, and I've done a lot of different genres of music.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
instrument?
Keyboard.
All right.
And
yeah.
mostly MIDI.
Yeah.
I'm seriously into MIDI.
Yeah.
And programming.
Yes.
But when I was given a second chance of life, it instilled in me, I have a message to give. And once I started, I've been writing, man. I've been writing forever.
I want to get with that part of it too, because you just said the MIDI, and I want you to explain that. And here's the reason: our audience, you know, the R&B crowd and the people from back in the day, right? They love music. I mean, they follow along. They may not know the name of all of the instruments since the technology came in, but they know horns, guitars, and drums and all of that, right? And they always get such a joy out of the music. And when you say the MIDI, what was it about? I mean, the MIDI sounds like something you were really. It sounds like there's a story there between you and the MIDI. It was a vital that you use this in a
Very
AI.
vital.
Okay,
very
so
vital.
tell us about that.
Back in the late '80s, I was working in a studio, Warehouse Studios here in Houston, with a friend of mine, Mr. Claude Robinson, a very great musician, and he told me then, at one time in music, we're going to approach a time where one man will be able to go in and play every instrument via one keyboard and eliminate everything else, the egos and the animosity and all the jealousy and all that, and be able to create music from start to finish, from the conception of the composition to the music, to the mixing, to the mastering, and everything. And now, because of AI, it's gotten to the point that we can do all that and more, and include the video part, and interchange the whole thing together. One person. MIDI is musical. Let me see. Claude's probably listening, and he's going to fuss at me because I can't. Musical interface, digital, something.
Okay. Yeah.
What it is, it takes everything and it just puts it together. You give it the basic concept, kind of like Suno and AI.
Okay.
You give it the idea and it does it. And you don't have to argue with the guitar player about the key he's playing in, the rhythm he's playing in, and you sit there and you program it. And you just program it.
Yeah. First of all, shouts out to Claude. Shouts out to Claude. Much love to you from over here. Much love to all the musicians who put so much time and effort in their in their work. What are on the way to telling us about your creative process, what are some of the misconceptions that you had going into the use of A&I? Any reservations you had when the idea first came to you? You said I could do some inspiration came to you. Mm-hmm. You could do something with the MIDI. Mm-hmm. Did you ever second guess yourself? Well, maybe this won't be pure enough for some people. People will say, "Oh, that's not how a live musician would do it." Did mm-hmm. you have any of these?
No whatsoever.
These drawbacks, none whatsoever.
No whatsoever, because I've always listened to naysayers and not listened to them.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Point blank.
Yeah, you hear him but not listen to him.
You hear him but not listen to him.
Yeah.
But no, never mm-hmm. doubted it. Mm-hmm. And once, kind of like when I first started doing MIDI, mm-hmm. I was like, man, this is a godsend. Mm-hmm. And now because technology has just evolved and evolved and evolved, when I ran across Suno, I was like, again, God has moved. Mm-hmm. And I went back and pulled up things that I had written 10, 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I pulled up some songs that I recorded about 14 years ago, and I took them and stuck them in the Suno. And now they're unbelievable. Because, believe it or not, we can fight it, y'all. Mm-hmm. AI is not going anywhere.
Oh, yeah. Look, I have coming on soon Kipper Jones. Kipper was the music director for Natalie Cole. He did Vanessa Williams. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, I heard from him this morning because we're supposed to do what I'm getting ready to do with the Guest Who Follows You this morning. We're going to talk about this music, and he has gone back to school. Kipper's in his 60s, and he's at Berkeley College now. Right. Because he's a very talented guy, of course. He went back to school, and they have a course there. I think I shared this with you.
You did.
On AI entrepreneurship.
Yes.
AI entrepreneurship.
The guy I work with out of Australia, mm-hmm. It's a guy named Matt with a station called the AI DIY.
Yeah.
And every Sunday night, all of the creators that do videos and music, mm-hmm. we meet online.
Okay, and makes sense.
Yeah, and we give previews of our music and our videos and everything, mm-hmm. and it goes like 3 or 4 hours, man. And some of the stuff that's there is unbelievable.
It's like it's like not in terms of trying to rank prestige, but just to give the audience an idea. It's as natural as a DJ convention.
Oh, yeah.
It's as natural as pool DJs getting together, except it's a step more complicated because you guys are actually the creators of the music. Exactly. So that gives you a different thing.
The creators and the videos, and these people are from all over the world.
Yes,
this is not just here.
Right.
And
right.
This is the thing. Everyone has their own little niche that they get into.
How do you protect your ideas in an environment like that?
Copyright laws, but once the copyright laws are being rewritten.
Yes,
because music is coming out so fast, videos are coming out so fast that they're meeting every week at the copyright office.
Yes, yeah.
Because they're trying to keep up and find out who's going to get paid for this and who's going to get paid for that.
Yeah.
Because there's a big thing now that they're saying that Suno, which is the music engine that's creating all of this. Mm-hmm. They're saying that they initially took the sounds and scraped the internet and scraped YouTube in order to create the sounds that everyone is using. Okay.
Now, by scraping it, they mean they heard what they wanted, pulled it down, and
they pulled it
collected
it all, and put it into that system.
Curated it. Yeah.
Curated it. Mm-hmm. That's the word. You're stretching the limits
of human of the creativity of humans.
Exactly.
do you recall when mixing first came out and remixing? How did you feel about that? And for the audience who may not know, remixing is when you hear, sometimes you'd hear just an extended version of a song and they would loop it, right? And so at first we used to call that remixing, but then it was, and then now I want you to tell the audience about the mechanics of it and how you felt about it.
Well, there's nothing in music that hasn't been done before.
Okay.
And everything that's been done previously, it's going to be recycled to some degree. Because chords are chords. And it's just the variation of chords that make the different elements of the music.
It's like notes. There are only so many.
There are only so many.
Right.
It's just the arrangement that you actually put them in. And it's ironic that you said that, because my wife called me in the room the other day, and she says, listen to this, here's Maze. And it was Joy and Pain.
Yeah.
It was a sample of Joy and Pain that Kim, the artist Kim, and Bonnie James had got together.
Yeah.
And they've done a new thing with Joy and Pain on it. So music lives on.
And Frankie Beverly caught heat for Joy and Pain and the remixes to some of the stuff that he was doing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, and some later artists. I remember when the OJ's, there were these objections, but they later embraced it. James Brown was probably the most sampled artist.
Yes,
of all.
Yes,
right?
he was.
And what people finally came to realize is that, wait a minute, I like this. It's creativity at another level.
That's it.
It's like whoever invented the shoe made the shoe. Right? But people came along, cut the heels out, put heels on them, tied strings through them, and they did all kinds of things, put the leather up to the ankles and all kinds of things. Right? But it's still a shoe. And each one got paid for a patent for the innovation that they brought to that.
Exactly.
So this is an innovation in music.
There are no limits to music.
Yeah.
There are no limits to music. And Suno has given you the ability to just stretch it and stretch it and stretch it and mix genres, because I love to mix genres.
Okay. Now, how you stretch it with the solo that you're talking about?
Suno.
Suno, okay.
Suno.
Okay.
Suno is the beast behind AI music. And I asked you for some lyrics, and I've been asking.
I got them. I got them.
Well, you should have sent them to me.
Okay. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right about that. The pendulum swings back and forth, and all the time you're asking yourself what it's worth.
Right.
You see?
I got you.
We talk about time. So I have to create over here too, but go ahead.
You can take your lyrics and put them in the Suno, and this has been one of the big arguments too. Some of the stuff they're calling Suno slop, because people will go in and tell Suno, okay, I want a song about the man running across the freeway and it's raining outside. Tell it, okay, I want it R&B. Hit a button and it'll create it. With nothing done. But that's not the human factor of Suno.
Right.
Suno is an orchestra that you have at your fingertips.
Right.
And if programmed right and the right person knows what they're doing with it, you put the lyrics in, you put the style in, you put the instruments in that you want. You can put the mixing board in that you want to get and structure it exactly like you want. One person. In 20, 25 seconds, you have a song. But you have to tweak that song to make it marketable, to make it commercial, to make it you.
Yeah.
So it still comes from that human factor.
Yeah,
I went to the doctor about a month ago, and he walked in with his phone and his stand, and he set it up there, and he said, I'm going to be videoing and recording your doctor's appointment here today, because I'm going to take it back and put it in my computer and put it in AI.
Yeah.
So your doctor is really giving you your prognosis through AI now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's everywhere.
AI is in industry. It is in our environment. It is a part of our. It is a part of our lives, and with does any part of it give you second thoughts? Have you fully embraced it? Do you see that? Well, a part of it, I'm going to answer my own question to some extent because I know the pushback that I hear from people who don't have any real pushback about the song sometimes. They just want to know. They say, oh, you should tell us it's the head eye. Because I guess it's something about people will feel, certain ones, deceived. But I think that's not with everybody, but it is. There are people out there, the same people, again, who didn't like sampling when it first came out. But they feel deceived. Some of them feel deceived. Like, why didn't you tell us that? Why didn't you tell us this wasn't a real person?
Okay, my question is this: why you didn't tell them that it was a real person? Did you enjoy the song?
I know. Oh yeah, you know
did,
that
did,
comes.
Did,
yeah.
did the song touch you somewhere?
Right.
Did you get something out of the song?
Yeah.
It's kind of like you cook something for somebody and you won't tell them what you put in it.
Yeah.
But they enjoyed the meal.
They enjoyed the meal. Yeah.
Well, that's a secret recipe, so I'm not going to tell you the secret recipe.
Right. Sure. Absolutely. But it's an amazing thing to watch in human nature as a talk show host. Watching and hearing and listening to people's thoughts and emotions, very important to how you come to understand people's thought processes, because it can apply in other areas. If you tell me that a thing is different than that I'm accustomed to, I look at it suspiciously. But if I enjoy it, even if I enjoy it, even when I enjoy it, I got a dissonance going. Some people have a dissonance going on in their own mind. I'm not supposed to like goat meat.
Skepticism.
Yeah. I mean, because all the time you can, I mean, there are people who just will not eat a piece of meat, and if you give them food that has meat in it, no matter how great they thought it was, afterward they found out there was meat in it. It's like, I mean, and this is somewhat different because this is a health matter, right?
But you say afterwards.
Yeah, afterwards. I know. Yeah. I'll give you another example. I had someone talking to me about a car that they had bought, and they got a good deal on the car, but they were saying, oh no, but I could have gotten this sooner. I could have gotten this back in the day, and they're still reliving, the past on that, right? But the question was, did you enjoy the deal you got? You got a good deal. It's not like you bought it and it fell apart the next day.
What's our favorite song by Lou Rawls? If I coulda,
shoulda.
That's what folks always say.
Yeah.
If I'd have just went down there on that day and got that sale. But you didn't.
Yeah, right.
And you ended up with the same merchandise.
Yeah.
You paid a little more for it.
Yeah. So people have to be taught to, they have to convince themselves to be law. And exposure is the way to do it, because all of the objections we hear to many of the conveniences that we've got now, initially there was some group of people somewhere objecting to them, but now they have become a feature in our lives, like microwaves and all.
You took the words out of my mouth. Microwaves.
Yeah. They become a part of
cruise control.
What we're doing. Right. So, how does an album? What made you decide you want to do Why did you decide to do a record company? Where'd you get that time? Now, is this after the healing, after the accident, after the 7 days in the?
Oh, years after. Actually, and believe it or not, I only stumbled up on Suno back around Thanksgiving of last year.
Okay.
Because I was, I ride a lot, so I YouTube. I YouTube, and I kept hearing these rap songs redone as jazz and pop, and like, what are these guys using to do this? And I called Claude Robinson up, and I said, Claude, what are they using? Do you know anything about this? He said, no, I don't know. Well, again, we're AI people. I Google. And I went into Google, and Google went to telling me about, Suno and this here and that there and the other.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, wait a minute. I even asked some of the guys on YouTube, what are you using? But people will not, again, won't tell you what ingredients they're using in their gumbo.
Yeah, right.
So
right.
when I found out the ingredients they were using, I said, oh, okay, this is feasible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I gave it a shot, and I experimented. I experimented with cover tunes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, cover tunes, man.
Tell the people what cover tunes are.
Cover tunes, OJ's, Mays, Peabo Bryson, you name it. And I was taking those tunes and putting them in Suno and creating arrangements of them. And once I perfected that, I said, now it's time to get real. And this is when I started writing my own songs.
Yeah, yeah.
And the reason I decided to go with different personas is because every song doesn't fit every artist.
Right, right.
And I didn't want everything to sound the same.
I want you to tell people when we come back, I want to have you tell people about some of the other artists that you've got.
Okay.
And just talk about the label for a minute, and tell us about one. What is we got a lot of staples on here. I see. Where
Gigi Black's on.
Where we headed?
Where we headed? Gigi
Okay.
Black. That's
All
her
right.
new song.
Let's listen. Let's listen to this.
On an open highway with no destination, we're all searching for some kind of direction. People we love have gone astray, and each morning I wake up and pray, what will become of us? Where will this lead? Destruction seems to be the path we see. So many hurting, so many afraid. Lord, have mercy on us today. The Lord is not slow in keeping His promise, though some wonder why He delays. He's patient with us, not wanting any to perish, but calling us back to His ways. Where are we headed? Where do we go? Lord, only You truly know. We've wandered so far, we've drifted away, but Your mercy is calling today. Where are we headed? Show us the way before the light of hope fades away. Lord, lead Your children, help us to see that Your love is the place we should be. We seek our happiness in temporary things, only to find the sorrow that they bring. Adults become children in their own minds, never growing in Your truth divine. Children wander before their time, leaving innocence so far behind, learning painful lessons they should never know, carrying burdens too heavy to hold, bearing crosses they were never meant to climb, while grown men are chasing dreams they cannot find. Empty promises leave the truth behind, searching for hope in a world that's
All right. Hey, there's a bit of interesting AI from the gospel genre. Yeah, yeah. And we've got we've got Damon Milton here with us this morning. Houston-based label, AI oriented, AI in every sense of the word, and so. What is? I've got a caller here who's going to speak to you. Good morning, Bo. How are you, sir?
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Damon.
Hey, how's it going, brother?
Good. Man, you was talking about Claude. I thought you was talking about the Claude AI.
Claude AI. Okay.
Yeah. You know, they do have an AI called Claude,
Yes,
right?
Sir. When I told Claude about it, he said he wanted his cut of that.
So let me ask you this question. So is Sono a DAW, a DAW?
Suno, SUNO. It has a DAW built into it. And what you can actually do is take the song and put it in there and separate the stems. And then move them over to your DAW.
Oh, okay. That's very cool.
Hey man, let me tell you something. It is a beast. You can try it out for free, and then if you decide, you can get your monthly subscription of it. But the stuff that you try for free, you can't market it, you can't claim it. But once you become a subscriber, everything you create from it belongs to you.
Oh, okay. What's your DAW preference?
My DAW preference, let's see. I have several. My DAW preference. Studio One.
Oh, Studio One. Okay.
Studio One.
Yeah, I got Studio One and Reaper.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Man, I love your music. I love what you're doing with AI. Matter of fact, just like you on a call with people who do that, I'm also on a call because I do AV stuff, and one of the companies I deal with, one of my software companies, is out of Australia.
Really?
And so, yeah. So there's a lot of techie stuff goes on from Australia. Like I'm Dante certified, which is audio over IP. And so I do a lot of integration that way.
Okay.
Yeah. But man, have you ever attended a National Association of Broadcasters?
No, I haven't. And I need to. I really do.
Yeah.
Me and Paris gonna fly in there together.
Well, it happens every year in Vegas in April, and then I think they have one in New York in October. But a lot of the cutting edge technology when it comes to broadcasting, radio, video, audio, visual, man, there's a lot of great concepts you can learn at those conferences.
Yeah, because this is what legitimizes it. Yes. You were talking about, Damon was talking about the copyright broadcasters in Australia and the call that they have. Copyright, synonymous with the term money, getting paid, getting that cheddar. Then it becomes real to everybody. Then you have to have more of it because these songs that people are calling me, telling me they like by Eddie Dalton and all of that stuff. Listen, the minute you start having to pull down that stuff and pay for it, it becomes very real because people's income are attached to the other end, and as a business, that's where you want to be. In the world of commerce. That's where you want to be. Yeah.
And I tell some of my clients that, because I'm in the live streaming and I set up live streaming systems, a lot of them will put out their disclaimer on their website that, they don't own the rights to this music, but yet you out here playing this music, right? But like I told them, you just self-incriminate yourself.
I hear that. That's a head scratcher. When I talk with Joe later in the hour, we'll talk with Joe. We're going to mention that to him too because Joe is an A&R. He's a producer and a writer as well.
They robbed the bank and left their driver's license on the counter.
All right,
Bo.
Enjoy the show.
I appreciate
all right.
man.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So listen, let's return now to this matter of the copyright. You're saying they're catching up now. What are they saying to you guys about?
Well, it's in the
protecting your
course, and
copyright?
no one still knows. But what I've actually been doing, I've been copyrighting my lyrics.
Okay, they allow you to do that.
They allow you to do that
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that solely belongs to me.
Okay.
And and when you put your copyright in, let the copyright office know that the music was AI generated.
So how do you package? How do you schedule your releases? What do releases look like for you? You do them as they come to your head, then you create them, and then you release it after that.
Well,
What's your
I'm
time
running.
frame?
I'm running behind on releases because I've been writing so fast.
Yes. Okay.
And with the videos and everything, I'm about maybe 10 releases behind. But I release through DistroKid.
When you say release behind, you're behind in your releases.
I have a lot of music out there.
And
but
DistroKid is what?
DistroKid is my distributor.
Okay.
And when I release it to DistroKid sends it to all the streaming networks, like iHeartRadio, Amazon.
Okay.
Come on, I'm having a senior moment. Amazon, Apple,
Okay.
Pandora,
Okay.
Spotify, all of them.
Okay.
And then monthly, you get charts back on how you're streaming.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
anything that they want to hear, they can go in and type in Theodore Staples in any streaming network, and it'll pull up all his music, and they can listen to it at will. And please, please, please go to YouTube and watch the videos.
Yeah.
Because all of them are on the videos, and that adds depth to the song.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say. That's why I'm hoping, because we are streaming here, but we're streaming on YouTube as well. So I haven't seen an indication yet that there's been any problem, but I have to hope that cut that I just played will make it. But if you guys didn't hear it, if you didn't hear it on YouTube, you go back to your streaming.
Another Destination Records on YouTube.
You'll get it. Yeah, indeed. Well, look. In closing, because we've got other conversations to come,
right?
Certainly want to hear your closing thoughts here.
Well, as I said, when I started writing, it's from life experiences and it's from a near-death experience, and my thing is to touch someone. Had a guy, he commented on one of my YouTube pages, and he told me, he said, I don't claim any faith, any religion, but your music touches me.
Yeah.
Then that means I'm doing my job.
Right. What's interesting, right, is you and I had not spoken about the opening of the show this morning. We didn't have, and it just so happened that my commentary, my monologue, was very close to what you were to the song that you had written here. The first song we played.
I was blown away.
Really? Me too. I was blown away when you played it. It was like my commentary set to music. Yeah. Yeah. But listen, lots more to share with you. Lots more to share with you in the future, and I got a couple of callers, and we're going to take a couple of callers. And then we are going to take a break, and then we're going to hear about some Philly soul. We're going to hear about some soul from way back. We're going to hear about a lot of music. Yeah, please do. Please do. Hold on a minute. Hello, caller, you're on.
Hey, man, I had a quick question. I went to Spotify, but I couldn't find Bishop Staples, and I couldn't find G.G. Black. Am I spelling wrong or what?
Theodore Staples, Theodore.
Oh,
Theodore Bishop.
Okay.
Theodore Staples.
What about G.G. Black?
G.G.
How
Black.
do you spell that?
G-E-E, and then G, and then Black.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, man.
Thank you, brother.
Give me be an AI dude. Thank you.
All right. Well, there are AI disc jockeys out there too. Now you better believe it. There are the AI disc jockeys out there, and it's gonna only make everything better. It's because, you know what I mean. Listen, guys. we're not going to get away from this. There'll be a younger generation who comes behind me, and they will make improvements on A&I when it comes to people doing announcing. And then remember, some of this is personality too.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to. I've seen these changes before. I watched the radio go from black radio, and then we had guys like Abrams Burks come in and do format changes. We had these guys who came in doing pop radio, and we had these changes to it, right? And they stopped what they called personality radio. They started calling black radio personality radio. So that was out of favor for a while. But then Frankie Crocker came along, and in Philadelphia, Georgie Woods came along, and yeah, so after people had migrated from that personality radio, they came back because another generation had not heard those voices. Yeah. So there's a place for human beings, you know. Hello, caller, you're on.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning, Lydia. How are you?
Good morning. I am well. Hey, question for your guest. Mm-hmm. A lot of us are challenged with working with AI in different fields, right? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And so one of the biggest things is using it, of course, to supplement the roles that we're in. I'm just wondering, as this progresses, this thing you're doing, this music thing you're doing, how are you integrating people, humans, into this business, into what you do? How do they work in so that we're not totally dropping by the wayside, the human aspect of music and what humans bring to music? Okay. Just wanting to know how you're working, how does that work into, so a lot of people out there can understand, possibly as it applies to their industry, how to integrate AI.
Okay, as far as mine is concerned, the AI is just a tool that I use to help create. Everything else is coming from my heart and my head. But as far as getting the music out to the people, just as Paris is here, I can't do it without him. I can't do it without other people that are moving music and whatever. The music business is still the music business.
Do you teach other younger artists? Do you trade off with them about their skills? In other words, do you teach other young people how to produce? I think that's part of Lydia's question too.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I have been collaborating with a young man out of Colorado. Mm-hmm. He goes by the name of the Connected Roots. Okay. This young man is a beast.
So you're learning from him as well.
From him as well as he's learning from me. Mm-hmm. And it's a young white girl out of where is June from? Virginia. Mm-hmm. Where did you say you were from?
Virginia.
Mm-hmm. Right. June is out of Virginia. Mm-hmm. A young girl. She is amazing. Mm-hmm. Amazing. But we do different types of music. Okay. Roots does like a neo soul type thing. Mm-hmm. And we did a collaboration, the three of us. Mm-hmm. They came to me and they told me, because they watch my stuff and I watch their stuff, and they wanted to do it. They say, hey, we need to do this. Mm-hmm. They sent me the first. You've heard the song "Shut the Enemy Down."
Yeah. Yes.
They sent me the first two verses of the song and the music. I brought in the back end of it because I'm rooted in gospel.
Okay.
And in the genres they're in, it just turned out. It puts hair on your arms.
Yeah.
It just makes it stand up. Okay. So basically, because of the people I'm dealing with online, it's still people. Mm-hmm. No matter. And I tell people all the time. A lot of people complain, well, it's machines. It's machines. Computers, AI, nothing does anything until you tell it. Mm-hmm. It does everything you tell it to do. Yeah. And the young people, you're talking about the young people, these young people are so advanced. Mm-hmm. They're already into it. They're teaching me. You talking, you're saying me teaching them.
Yeah.
They're teaching me. I'm teaching them some things, but they're teaching me.
Yeah, right. It's a mutual exchange. Yeah.
And basically, the young people are going to help us old people get to the AI.
In so many ways.
In so many ways.
Yeah.
I also wanted you to comment on something I've seen online as well. Verse and turn it into an R&B song,
right.
And it's just orchestrated differently. That's all AI as well, correct?
A lot of it is. That's what I was telling Paris. I learned how to create my own songs by doing cover songs of older songs.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Lady F, for being here with us this morning. No doubt about it. Good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We've been here with my guy, Damon Milton. Damon?
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. We're going to have you back. We're going to get some more of your music. We're going to get some more of your music on as well and have further conversations about it. Any other comments you want to make before we go into our next guest?
No, just everybody stay blessed.
And now, a message from the future frequency.
Young voters, Gen Z, and millennials. If you're ready to make your voice count, here's how you make it happen. First, register to vote. It only takes a few minutes. Just look up your local election office and follow the steps for your area. Next, verify your information. Confirm your name, your address, and your polling location so nothing's
Figure in R&B music and in the pop genre as well. And he's written a book. It's called Tasty Cakes, Soul Songs and Shining Stars. He describes it as a labor of love. Now, when I met Joe was with Columbia Records, and he's out of Philadelphia. And so we had a lot of black. It was a Columbia label, but we had Earth, Wind, and Fire. We had the Manhattans. We had Tyrone Davis. We had blues singers, Thelma Jones, who was a mixture of jazz, blues, and R&B. And Joe was there for all of those things, but he also did some of the pop stars you may know, Elvis Costello and K.D. Lang, and just a lot of well-known artists. He also was with was it Regina Bell? Yeah, Regina Bell. I was trying to think of. So, and he also did the Frank Sinatra catalog. When I said did, it was a reissue, so that would fall under his purview. Yesterday, somebody asked me about A&R, and I reminded them that it's called Artists and Repertoire. And Joe was at the time an A&R executive, but he was also a writer. He is a writer. He's well known for his writings, but here's the thing I really love about Joe, and I mean this. Joe is a music guy, man. He loves music. When we met back in the day, it was in the 70s, we were at Columbia Records, and Joe, I knew Joe. I came to know him to love two things: music and basketball. There was no doubt in my mind about that. And through the years, I followed him. I've seen his work and what he's done, and he has continued to be successful. And he has a book out called Tasty Cakes: Soul Songs and Shining Stars. His name is Joe McEwen. It's called Affections and Reflections from 1973 to 2025. We're going to find out more about what is in this book. You'll see the cover here. This is, let's see if I got this cover here to get it up for you. Yes, right there. Soul Songs, Tasty Cakes, Soul Songs. It's a picture of Joe McEwen and Betty Wright on the cover there. Let's see if we can switch to this camera and get you a view of it. Anyway, you will see it on screen, and you'll see it on screen. It'll come up as we're talking. Hello, Joe. Good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning, Paris. How's life in Houston, man?
Man, life is good. Life is good. Life is good, Joe. Joe even talks school. He always is like just a beat behind. just cool. Just always cool. Like there's never I've not seen Joe rush anywhere because he's tall like a basketball player, walks like that. He's got that. Like he's got time to get there. What's going on with you, man? Are you on the coast now? You in California or?
Yeah, I live in Southern California, down in Orange County, about a mile from the ocean, actually,
down there
in Laguna Niguel.
Yeah.
Which is a long way from Philadelphia and a long way from money-making Manhattan, where we were.
Yeah, I thought is that near La Costa? Is it near La Costa? You remember we used to do back in the 70s at CBS? We used to do some of our retreats there at La Costa.
Yeah, that was before my time. I think I started in '78.
Okay,
so that was in Century City. That convention.
Okay, yeah. But there are couples that we had. There are a couple that we had out there. We had one on the coast out there. It was, but it was. You're right. It was like a department meeting, though. It wasn't a big one,
right?
But listen, I want to talk about the music.
Music of the artist that I profiled in this book, which took place. The profile part of the book are all from the '70s, when I was just a kid, but a writer. And there's two parts of this. One is that I was really fascinated by the people and how they came to make this music that brought me joy or solace or lifted me up when I was down or took me outside of where I was. And I just like to hear their stories. And I was really fortunate to be able to meet a bunch of people that, I never thought I would ever connect with or had any clue about, when I was a kid and just starting listening to just songs on the radio like all of us did at one point or another. So it was something I wanted. I found all these in COVID, and I had a friend help me find some of the pieces for me. They're in a place, the Boston Phoenix and the Real Paper, both, which went out of business. And there's one here from Rolling Stone. But I just felt like, it was a bit of a vanity project for me, but really more I just wanted to have these artist stories out, because too many of them really, like most people don't really remember or know that much about, other than the name or the song or of this, some hit or whatever. And I mean, when I look at someone like Pop Staples and Mavis, like that story, Pop's story, is so incredible to me.
Yeah.
He's someone I really could have spent like a couple days around. And he was so real, but here's a guy who grew up on a plantation in Mississippi. Howlin' Wolf was 5 years older than him, and Pops was a blues player at first, and played on the weekends in the shack or the joint, and made money doing that. But then he got out and went to Chicago, and he consciously made the decision not to go into the clubs and play, the music that was popular, South Side and West Side of Chicago, that came up from the South, but to take his girls and his son Purvis and, start to teach them harmony and stuff. And he went from doing that, like being on the plantation,
right,
picking cotton, then playing music on the weekends,
yes,
to by